Hey, good evening, everybody. My name is Sarah Collins. I'm here in Casper, Wyoming. Hopefully I don't glitch a lot. If I do, don't watch my lips. Just listen to all the great information I'm going to be saying. So a little bit of housekeeping. Just make sure that you guys are staying muted until the very end. We will have a little bit of questions and open, you could say at the end. Make sure that you guys are telling us in the chat your first and last name, who invited you, and where you're from, because we want to get to know all of you guys. It's super fun to see people from all over. So this is class number 3. Welcome. We are so grateful you are here and that you are trusting us to teach you and take you on a deeper level of education tonight. So this is going to be, like I said, class number 3. Come on, little buddy. I know we can do this. And so if you guys are filling out that form, if you guys did get the text message, you guys fill that out for class number 3, next level metabolism, and you type in MetaPWR. There is going to be a new recipe book coming out. I know that this is going to be a next level recipe book. So if you've gotten the first one, you guys, this is going to be absolutely amazing. And hopefully you guys can earn that or do something fantastic to get that. All right, let's dive right into metabolic health. So did you guys know, this is a huge question that I like to ask a lot of people when I'm teaching this, is did you know that only 6.8% of US adults have optimal metabolic health? So you ask me, what is optimal metabolic health? And it's just gonna keep taking its sweet time because it likes to make me look like a dummy. Come on, little buddy. And I've practiced twice today, so this is hilarious. All right, so let's talk about metabolic health. So what's measurable, visible, detectable? So when I was going over this, it was really interesting because I wanted to make sure that I was making sure I was educated for you guys tonight. So you were born with a healthy metabolism. So what changed? What dynamic changed beyond our body? So we have all of these things. I really, really like this graphic. So it talks about immunity, it talks about joints and nails, skin, sleep. So it's amazing how your metabolism actually affects all of these things. And we always like to say in doTERRA that a certain, we'll just say frankincense doesn't give you side effects, it gives you side benefits. So that is the same thing with your metabolic health. If your metabolic health is not in check, it will actually affect all of these other things. So when we're talking about this, so we're going to be talking about energy level, we're going to be talking about stress, how much movement are you getting, what are you eating? So what you are is the old saying, you know, you are what you eat. It really is, it affects your metabolism on a whole new level. So your metabolism is so much more than weight loss and weight gain. So this is when you eat less and you exercise more, your metabolism will produce changes that make it so so you will compensate with more hunger, lower energy, increased cravings, and slower metabolic rate. All these changes ensure that you will soon end up, actually, it's kind of interesting, eating more. Surprisingly, you will take that. So if you focus on one thing, so we're talking about, let's just say weight. If you're focusing on your weight and weight loss, you're actually just focusing on one thing. So what is causing that weight gain? What is causing that weight loss? So your metabolism is actually going to be giving you those obstacles that are either going to help you with that weight loss or that weight gain. So we need to fine tune and actually take that to a whole new level. So when we're diving deep into that, so we're talking about the obstacles. I really like this graphic. Maturing fat cells, blood sugar spikes. I cannot wait to dive into that about our favorite product here. Cellular integrity, sustained energy, and cellular hydration. So your optimize your metabolic health. So I really like how doTERRA has created this foundation. So we start with the bottom. So nutrition, digestion, we go to movement and metabolism. And that's where we're focusing tonight. So a lot of people will say, well, I do move. Well, what is your movement? Is it walking from the car to the grocery store door? So we need to talk about how we age, right? So how we are aging, how we are progressing. Are you going with that or are you changing? So you need to actually change. So what's working for you when you're 21, your metabolism is not going to be working for you at 37. So that level of movement is actually going to be differentiating my metabolism. So I really like how they talk about doTERRA's approach to a healthy lifestyle. First, prioritize the bioavailability and absorption of your core micronutrients with focus on gut health. You guys that know me, you know gut health is number one for me. And what affects your metabolism? Gut health. Gut health is absolutely one of the key factors to your metabolic rate, to your metabolic health. And all these actually ensure we'll soon end up eating more. They're going to make more fat. They're going to change all of the different things. All right. So when we start with oh, I love you too. So when they're headed to practice. I apologize, guys. So when we start with a good foundation, so we have that number one. So we have that number one core. And as you guys come to these classes, you're going to see us build onto that pyramid. I absolutely love that pyramid and I use it every time I teach. So nutrition and digestion. So when we have that strong foundation, just like a home, nothing is going to crumble. So then we have number two, so movement metabolism. Again, if that second level is not strong, that third one is going to crumble. So it is all based on that nutrition and digestion and then movement and metabolism. So let's dive into metabolism. This is where I was so freaking excited to teach this when Haley asked me to teach. I was so excited because Luke goes, well, you get to teach about something that has really taken your life to a whole new level. So as you can see, we have our foundation. We have our nutrition and our digestion on that left-hand side. So we have the lifelong vitality. That consists of, and the bottle also changed a little bit, but consists of that omega, that alpha CRS, which is a cellular vitality, and then the microplex VMZ, which is all your food nutrients. Or our newest, I love it so much, and I just did a video on it today, VMG, vitamins, minerals, and greens plus. Yes, I said greens. So you guys are getting all of that in one sachet, put it in 5 to 8 ounces of water, and down the hatch you go. No more 12 pills if you don't want. You get that option, and then the brand new E Omega with wild orange. It's divine. So we have that nutrition and digestion solid, right? So we have our digestion. It's not on the picture, but we have an amazing, amazing pre, pro, and postbiotic. So number two comes along, our movement metabolism. We have this amazing MetaPWR line. And I'm just going to stop right there because I want you guys to put in the chat if you guys are using this line, this entire line, or maybe let's just say one thing out of this line. Why have you continued to use it? So for me, this entire line, we're going to dive into each product. But for me, this entire line really is synergetically works together. It is a actual functional, I make a joke, functional family. So we have a dysfunctional family. And I always make a joke that MetaPWR is actually a functional family. And it's absolutely amazing to see what it can do for your body. So let's dive in. So when we dive into the MetaPWR system, so we have the MetaPWR, so that's the metabolic blend. I like how it talks about fats. So you have your it has many delivery systems, same product. So the MetaPWR essential oil, we have the MetaPWR beadlets, so which is, I believe, a third of a drop in each of the beadlets. We have the MetaPWR gum, love the gum. A lot of people aren't gum chewers. I'm little Jules and I make a joke. I absolutely love gum, and this helps me anytime, not just with cravings, but I just really crave the MetaPWR taste. And then the MetaPWR soft gels. So the same thing, same product, just different delivery systems. So if you had asked our family, I absolutely love the gum and the soft gels. Luke loves the beadlets and the oil. So you have all of these different avenues for everybody to accommodate. Then we have the MetaPWR Assist, which is going to be focusing on those carbs. It's going to be focusing on those spikes. So the MetaPWR Assist, and I was talking about that earlier in the earlier slides that I was excited to talk about because I have seen it personally with my stepdad. He is diabetic and he actually is battling lung cancer. He just had his last treatment. And they said they have never seen someone come in with such a level glucose level when he gets done with treatment. So I guess usually, I have no idea, this is new to me, when someone is in chemo and radiation, they will actually see their glucose spike because their body is fighting that. And did you know when you're in that treatment, you actually crave sugar? You crave the one thing that actually is multiplying those things. So the assist has stopped him from craving it. And number two, stopping those spikes. I have personally seen the assist work. It is amazing. You take it during or before or after your meals, and it's going to stop those glucose spikes. MetaPWR Mito 2 Max. So it's kind of funny. I get so confused because the bottle looks so similar to the other MetaPWR products. I have to really look, but the Mito 2 Max is for energy and stamina. So I actually, the boys, because it is a healthy, clean form of energy and stamina, they get one before every one of their wrestling matches. We're talking about an 8 and 10-year-old. So if it is that clean for my entire family, that makes me so pleased to talk about these products on a whole new level. The MetaPWR Advantage, super freaking excited. Pomegranate cherry is out, so you have no reason. Don't tell me that you don't like the taste of it, because now they have 2 flavors, and it is amazing collagen. It has NMN, which is AKA reverse aging, 9 forms of marine collagen. Raise your hand in the chat if you guys are taking this amazing advantage, because I know this has taken people's lives to a whole new level. And I made a joke today, and it was, of course, 3 in the morning, so I made it to myself. But it literally gives you an advantage on life. It literally gives you an advantage that you would have never had you not started taking this MetaPWR Advantage, this collagen that is on the market, because you have an advantage to say, I am going to reverse aging. I'm going to be here for the long haul. And then the MetaPWR Recharge, you guys get to hear me talk about so much probably tonight, cellular hydration and electrolytes. So this for me has done wonders for me, because I do not have to take salt tablets anymore. I was taking 2 in the morning and 2 at night. And now, because of the sodium, the magnesium, and the potassium, I have not had to take salt tablets. I believe I marked it down 6 months because of this recharge, because it has literally transformed that part of my life. This one's super fun to me because I don't know if I'm the only one. I have cellulite. So I always like to use my cellulite as an example with marshmallows. So this is the adipose fat cells. And as you can see, they're super tiny on the far left. And then they get bigger. So who wants those big jet puffed ones, or the boys like to say the s'more marshmallows versus the mini marshmallows? I do have some before pictures. I am not going to share them until I'm out of this challenge, which is February 25th. But it's amazing to see how the fat has literally broken down on the backs of my legs using the MetaPWR. I was just taking them in the morning, and then I decided to take the metabolic soft gels, the MetaPWR soft gels, morning, noon, and night, because I thought, what the heck? It says it's shrinking fat cells. Let's just really take it to a whole new level. And it truly, truly has, you guys. It's amazing. So for me, the MetaPWR blend in itself, I love the whole line, but those soft gels are easy peasy. I'm an instant gratification person, and I can absolutely tell you that they are working. Okay, MetaPWR Cyst. So I wish my stepdad was here, because I actually have his results that I get to take to some of my workshops. Sorry, I have a residual cough. So the MetaPWR Cyst, as you guys can see on that top, without the assist and with the assist. And if you need to take a screenshot so you can zoom in, I've done that before when Haley's teaching, but it's absolutely amazing. 11% decrease in glucose levels. Cannot make this stuff up. Once again, this is clean. I've been using that word a lot. This is a clean way to have your glucose levels come down. It is not a shot that's all over the market right now. It is absolutely amazing what it does for your absorption. So it may reduce the absorption of simple carbs and sugars. So what Charlie, my stepdad, has noticed is that he won't crave sugar as bad. So if he finishes his treatment and he takes 2 of these, even without a meal, he found that he does not crave that sugar. May contribute to healthy fat metabolism. So we're talking about that metabolism again, in a nutshell. All of these products are talking about the metabolism, but the metabolic assist, its job is actually to take that metabolism and do its correct job. So our metabolism, for a lot of us, is kind of funky. It has no idea what it's supposed to be doing. We've given it the wrong tools our entire life. So now it's like, well, our metabolism is going to be really slow, or I'm only 37 and I'm going to be in menopause, so I have this metabolism that is super, super slow. So now we need to give it the right tools again, clean tools. What I really like about this is that you can read everything on this freaking bottle. You can read everything on this bottle. You can understand it. If you don't understand a word, like number 5, I was like, oh, how am I going to say that, Luke? I don't know even how to say it. He said, we'll just say typically found in mulberry leaf extract supplements. You can find the answer. That's what's great about this stuff, is that it's not just some amazing thing that you type into Google and it says, it's undescribable. I can't figure that out. I love that I can tell people MetaPWR Assist works and I can tell you how it works. So this is, come on, just gonna keep calling my computer a little guy. 10 reasons to use MetaPWR Mito2 Max. So if you're using Mito2 Max, put it in the chat for me and tell us why you use Mito2 Max and how often you use it. So I use it every single day at 2 o'clock, every single day. I have noticed huge energy spikes when I started the collagen, the Advantage. I also take the VMG and the Lifelong Vitality. Like I take all the things, but for some reason, if I am high energy that day, if I have started at 2:30 in the morning, like today, I find myself where my focus, it's not noticeably my energy or my stamina, it's just my focus. And I'm like, what is going on? So the Mito2 Max, because it actually is good for your brain health, I'm going to talk about one of my teammates, brain health, it actually will help you focus as well. So it is healthy energy. It's not a Red Bull. It's not any type of things that is going to spike all of those things and make them do this. It's healthy energy. It is good for your brain. So it is actually giving people sharper focus and better memory. And that's what I have noticed with me is because of what it contains. It helps me with my mental cognition and memory, as well as my overall brain function. Not even kidding. When I had the big C, I was taking 6 of these a day for the brain health part of it because of the mental brain fog. It was a thing. So what I really dove into, I said, what makes it so good? So you can see all these ingredients on the right-hand side. I was doing research today because I wanted to know and be the best version for you guys. And a lot of people said it's the coenzyme Q10. That's what takes this to the next level because you can get some of these other things in other products. And then it's the MetaPWR essential oil. So the MetaPWR essential oil, because it is a perfect blend of essential oils, it is actually going to take all of these, and make them absorb better, especially because it's got some citrus. So those citruses are going to make it and take it times 10 and make all of those absorb and work with that coenzyme Q10 times 10. Kind of fun, right? I know. I thought that was hilarious. All right, let's talk about the MetaPWR Advantage. Whoop, whoop. I'm so freaking excited. Pomegranate cherry is here. I take 2. So for those of you that don't know, I've had 10 organs removed. Internally, I will age 25 years faster on the outside because of what's going on the inside, and I'm going to prove them wrong. And so I take 2 because inside I'm actually much older. So I'm 37 on the outside. And I like to say that this one is a whole new level. So this has given me an advantage on life. Yes, Haley, it's award winning. I always like to say that and I always forget. So thank you for saying that. So we have 9 types of marine collagen, not just type 1, not type 2, not type 3, 9 types, you guys. So this is taking it to, again, a whole new level. doTERRA doesn't do anything boring. They just don't. They take it to a whole new level because they know what it is, who it's going to, and they know number sourcing is huge for them, huge. So if you're on a collagen right now, I want you guys to look it up. Can you find out where that was sourced? Can you tell me how it was derived, how it was pressed, how it was all the things with this, because how it is broken down. So I like to talk about the freeze-dried process. It is not losing anything. It is not losing anything. There's so many collagens on the market. I've taken them for years and years because of my basketball coaches, and I have never, ever felt something so fast. When I had taken a collagen in the past, it took 30 days, sometimes took 45 days, and I would notice a difference, and another person would put me on another collagen. This one I noticed within 7 days. 7 days, not even exaggerating. And Luke noticed it much faster, I think because he has all the perks. So I want you guys to get on your eyes on that graphic on the bottom. Again, I was doing some research for you guys, and I like that it has the liposomal vitamin C. So you can buy that. You can buy those little packets, but they're very, very expensive. So I was breaking this down, this collagen, and if I were to break all this down and buy sea buckthorn, which my mom has used, we've used it since I was a little girl, so I was super excited to see that. But if I broke it down and bought all of these things individually, Today, when I calculated it for you guys, it was going to be $182 for this box to get all of these things. So the NADH, the sea buckthorn, the marine collagen itself. So the marine collagen, not just one, not 9, just one, it was going to cost me astronomical amounts. I could not believe it. So I tell you guys to take advantage. That's so funny. Take advantage of this advantage. And if you don't like the taste, hit one of us up and maybe we'll send you guys a sample of the pomegranate cherry. You will not go wrong with this one. I absolutely love both flavors, but this one is it's like a party in my mouth every single day. So what I like about the MetaPWR Advantage, and then we will move on, I promise, is it's not just hair, skin, and nails. That is something someone has said to me a million times. Well, it's probably just for hair, skin, and nails. It's just like any other collagen on the market. It is absolutely not. So it is amazing for sleep. It is amazing for cognition. It is amazing for longevity. If you can tell me that your collagen will actually give you longevity and will help you live longer and better, let me know, because you have no comparison. This is not your grandma's collagen. I promise you. All right, so MetaPWR Recharge, I just tapped on that for just a little smidge about my my experience, and I want you guys to hear on a deeper level. So the MetaPWR Recharge is an electrolyte. It is liquid. Shake it up to activate it. Funniest thing, I was like, what are these little granules at the bottom? You guys, you have to shake it to activate it. There are 2 amazing flavors. Haley has an amazing suggestion, which I love. She likes to take the lemon lime one, and she actually puts it in hot and she sips on it because she likes it like a hot tea. And I tried it and it's amazing. I added a few things, like I added some ginger and I added grapefruit to it just to make it a little fun. But the wild strawberry is my go-to. We take a wild strawberry in this entire household. So they just took them to wrestling practice, and we put it in our big water bottles with ice. And then we put a PB assist in it, and it adds a little extra sweetness. Plus, it's given us a pre, pro, and postbiotic. So that MetaPWR Recharge, you guys, is not an ordinary electrolyte. When it first came out, I was like, I'm not sold. I do an electrolyte. It's called LMNT. It's fine. I have a great one. Cannot wait to show you, because in 2 slides, you guys are going to see the comparison, and I'm really embarrassed to say I was doing that. So with this one, it actually takes the electrolytes to a whole new level, because I told you doTERRA does that. So provide the body with over 75 essential nutrients for hydration, including magnesium, sodium, potassium, calcium. You will not see that in an ordinary electrolyte. We give electrolytes to our animals all the time, and I was super excited to pour this in all of our livestock buckets because they love the wild strawberry as well. And you can actually see that they are drinking it because they are craving that salt. They're craving those vitamins that are in it. So if you guys get this and you do not like it, I'll buy it from you. That's how convinced I am that you will absolutely love these electrolytes. This next slide is a little bit deeper. So it'll show you guys the breakdown of it. So what I was trying to figure out, I was like, okay, so I absolutely love these. And yes, I've compared it to my old one, but what takes it to the whole new level? It's ginseng. Turns out ginseng is actually the driver of this electrolyte, the MetaPWR Recharge. So studies have linked ginseng with lowering cellular oxidative stress and supporting higher energy production in your cells. It's actually oxidizing all of your cells from the inside out so that you can perform on a higher level. If you can find another electrolyte like that, let me know, because I promise you, you will not. This next slide is one of my favorites. So take a screenshot. I just posted this to a couple pages because they were all talking about their electrolytes, and I'm like, I got you guys totally beat. You cannot even come comparison to us. Again, that MetaPWR blend takes it over the cliff, I guess you could say. Or should you go up the mountain? She goes up the mountain. So I was doing LMNT. I hate to admit that now looking at this graph, but look at all this goodness, and we are still cheaper. We are still cheaper per sachet. So you just shake that baby up, add it to your water. The boys like it with the PB Assist. Luke likes it by itself. It can be a little bit tart, but I love it. I love it. You will notice huge differences once you get your hands on this. If you're doing the recharge, I want you guys to tell me, If you were using another brand like myself, go ahead and just be transparent. I want you to share it with us. All right, next. Sorry, someone's trying to come in. Okay, there we go. So this is what your daily routine would look like. I love this. I love this because I need it broke down. Sometimes I'm like, how do I put this into my daily life? How do I make this work for me? Because I'm busy. I really am busy. And it's not a joke. It's not just, I make it sound like I'm busy. I truly am busy. So I love this breakdown. So take a screenshot of this because you can use this. So breakfast, protein smoothie with fiber. Absolutely. We have the most amazing protein. We can dive into that at a different class. MetaPWR Advantage with MetaPWR soft gels. So again, I'm taking 2. I do this on an empty stomach because it's going to activate those cells. So I do this on an empty stomach with my water, couple minutes, and then I take the last little drink of my Advantage with 2 soft gels. Lunch, 1 to 2 Terrazyme capsules. Excuse me. MetaPWR soft gels again. I'm taking 2 or 2 to 4 drops of the MetaPWR blend in some water. I do it in a shot glass sometimes because I'm just, like I said, instant gratification. Let's go. I don't have time for this. Dinner, we have MetaPWR Assist. So you're going to do that 15 to 30 minutes before. And I always tell people, while you're cooking dinner, hop 2 assists in. That's easy peasy. So my stepdad, because he just retired, I'm super proud of him, just retired. So as my mom starts to cook, he pops his in because he knows that's his signal that he has 15 to 30 minutes before his meal. And it's before your largest meal. I know so many people that have 2 large meals a day, so do it before both meals. Again, we're going to add that MetaPWR soft gel. So again, I'm going to be doing 2, and then 1 to 2 Terrazyme because those digestive enzymes you absolutely have to break down our food. Our food is not meant for our bodies in reality. Additional support, I want you guys to really focus on this. If you walked 30 minutes a day, slept for 8 hours a night, which I know a lot of us, that's really pushing it, drank water with electrolytes, lifted weights 3 to 5 times per week, ate 30 to 50 grams of protein per meal, and got sunlight every morning, in 6 months, you would be unrecognizable. You would. So I took that. I took a screenshot of this when I was getting ready to present. I was like, I love this. And I printed it. I printed it and I put it on my mirror because I want to focus on, I got the 30 minutes a day of walking, but sleeping. I love the Advantage, but for some reason, ever since I hit menopause, sleeping and I have been a challenge. So that has been my goal. I am going to sleep 8 hours, at least 8 hours. So protein, make that a goal of yours. And then sunlight, you guys. Right now, there's so many people getting sick and I'm like, get outside. Get outside. Your body is craving that sunlight. So maybe like me, you're going to take a screenshot, cut it out, put it on your mirror, and just remember, in 6 months, you will be unrecognizable, not only to everybody else, but to yourself, because you are going to be a better version of yourself, which is what doTERRA does for us. So the smartest ways to purchase, and I really, really enjoy this slide because I kind of chuckled when I was looking at these slides. I'm like, oh my gosh, I buy all of this. I buy all of this. So in the chat, I want you guys to tell me, do you buy all of this like me? Are you guys like me? The smartest way to purchase is your rewards order. And they are taking rewards to a whole new level again. That's what they do. They just make it so much better. Every time I turn around, it just makes me smile because I am with the best company that I have ever seen in my entire life. So purchase Lifelong Vitality Pack or MetaPWR Advantage. I know I have a couple teammates on here. I know you guys are like that. So tell everybody what you guys are buying. Do you buy the whole shebang like me? So Lifelong Vitality, we have the MetaPWR Advantage, and we also have a vegan level or vegan version. Absolutely love that for a couple of people that are actually allergic to a couple things, and they can take the vegan version. And then you add all of these options for a huge freaking discount because they're saying, good job for choosing you. Good job. And we are going to reward you because you are continuing to be the best version of yourself. So here's your discount products. Oh, and by the way, I'm going to give you a free product as well because you chose us and we are so excited that you are here. It gets better. Starting next month, if you are like me and you buy those kits, so beginning January 8th, to all new enrollees who purchase a Foundational Wellness Bundle or BMG Omega, or you're like us, all the people are saying, yes, I do this. You guys, we get this really, really cool shaker cup. Found out today, it is 10 ounces, so perfect for that BMG. A lot of people, the little shakers that came out for the Advantage, they're just not quite big enough for the BMG. It's not quite enough water. The BMG shaker that you're going to get in February, because you guys are also committed to being the best version of yourself, you get that for free, and a little baby peppermint. And it's going to be so cool. Look at that. I'm probably going to keep that box because it's so cute. So I get to also tell you guys that the product of the month, I always got to be so sad and say, hey guys, you gotta order before the 15th of the month, 15th or before, the 15th or before, please order the 15th or before. And now I get to tell you guys, it is all month long. Yes, it is all month long. And I get to talk about all of these amazing essential oils right here on the right-hand side every month this year. 2025 is going to freaking rock because I get to talk about all these amazing oils, foundational oils that every household needs. And you are going to get because you qualify all month long. I'm so excited. And I want you guys to talk to the people that invited you. I'm going to put this in my notes. Please talk to the people that invited you if you do not understand what I'm talking about. If you're like, what is Sarah talking about? First off, she's too hyped up. Second off, she sounds crazy because I don't even know what freaking rewards is talking about. Please talk to the person that invited you or ask us at the end, because I want you guys to get your hands on this. This is an opportunity of a lifetime. It truly is, because they have really taken a pivot and they said, you know what? We got to keep up with the times. And we also need to tell people we appreciate you. We appreciate that you are choosing you. And you guys, we are here for you. And we hear you. So you guys, if you have no idea what I'm talking about, ask us at the end, or I want you to talk to the person that invited you. Do not miss out. This is absolutely bomb. That's funny. I forgot this slide says don't miss out. Okay, the smartest ways to purchase rewards. Again, if you guys are purchasing, tell us all the things. Tell us all the perks, because all of us want to hear all the goodness. So 25% discount, LRP, so loyalty rewards order, but they're pivoting that verbiage. So when I'm saying this, I just hear rewards, okay? Just hear me when I say rewards. So your rewards 5 to 49 PV. So product value, some people say a point value. Just know that don't go off of the dollar sign, okay? And then we have 50 to 99 PV, and then we have 100 plus PV. So as you can see, all the check marks, so you're like, okay, I want all of those things. Okay, so I want you to focus on getting 100 plus PV, which is easy when you have that foundational wellness. So we're talking about that BMG, we're talking about that Stellar E Omega with Wild Orange, which is pop them in your mouth. They're amazing. And then we go to metabolic health, so our metabolism, and we're adding that Advantage, we're adding that MetaPWR Assist, we're adding those soft gels. You guys, you're going to get free shipping. You're able to receive commission. And my next thing, everybody on in a second is going to answer a question for me. You're going to earn the free product of the month. When? All month long. I'm saying that again, all month long. It does not have to be the 15th of the before anymore. Amazing. And then 10 to 30% back on free product credits, and 30%. Tell me a company. I'm just daring everybody. Tell me another company that will give you 30% back in points for choosing you, for choosing to be a better version of you. You won't find one. You will not find one. Even credit cards, which we don't have, but even credit cards, you will not see someone get 30% back. You just won't. I promise you. So my next thing is, before I end this, is everyone that is able to receive commission, I want you guys to tell them why you have chose to talk about doTERRA. Tell everybody in the chat why you have chosen to not just use the product, but share the product, because you know that's why you're here. You know that is why you are here, to share the wealth, because it is not worth hoarding. It is not. Don't be a hoarder. Don't be a hoarder. There's so much goodness to go around. So tell everybody why you choose to do this and earn some money on the side. So I'm super, super grateful that you guys have chosen us to join tonight on Tuesday. It's 6:30 my time, Mountain Time. Don't ask me what time it is and everybody else's, and everybody knows I don't do 10 ones. But thank you so much. We are so grateful that you came and that you chose to be with us and take your life on a whole new journey. And you're going to take advantage and take yourself to a whole new version, a better version, because in 6 months, you will be unrecognizable if you take this journey with us. So stay connected, receive a text reminder 15 minutes before class if you're like me and you're like, oh crap, that's tonight? Yes. So I want you to text class reminders, in quotes, as the boys have taught me, to 534-429-5392. We do have some QR codes on here. So I want you to scan those. Some of us are on our phones. So all you got to do is take a screenshot. I found this out. Just bear with me. If you're on your phone, you're like, okay, Sarah, I can't because I'm on my phone. Take a screenshot, send it to that person that's sitting next to you on the couch that's listening, and then you scan it off of their phone. Easy freaking peasy. Class number 4 is next week, and it's Women's Hormones Detox and Cleanse, which is super exciting because we're getting close to Valentine's. So women's hormones, it's a legit thing. Don't pretend that it doesn't exist. I promise you guys, it is worth coming. Absolutely worth coming. So class number 4. So thank you again for joining us. We are so grateful you're here. If you guys have questions, I want you to hang out because I'm going to call on a couple people after I stop my share. And I'm going to call on people because I'm in that mood, which is a happy mood. So after I stop my share, hopefully it stopped sharing. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. It does what it wants. So I want one person. So Diane,